seems like that'll be the case, and just like these dual lanes. Roger's probably going to do what GH does at the Shaker. Play around the safe lane and play around the mid lane constantly. Just follow GH pretty much as that Shaker. Catches him with the Sunstrike.
Yeah, a little bit of harass. I mean, why not?
He's in the base anyway. It's a free Sunstrike.
Free Sunstrike. All right, let's see who's on what. Roger will play the Earthshaker this game. We're gonna see Miposhka on the Lich, who was out already up and early to play some wards in enemy jungle. Ghostic will play the offline Legion Commander. FN on his Ember Spirit, and that means it is Resolution on the top lane on the Weaver. Team Liquid has got Miracle on the Invoker. Who else? Signature hero for him. We got ourselves Mind Control playing the offlane Venomancer, and it looks like we're gonna have a tri-lane with Matuma Man on the Necrophos, GH on a Slardar Boots first, and Kuroki on the Shadow Shaman, and they are going towards the high ground.
Empire's level 1 is pretty poop with the Lich. They are gonna have 4 heroes though, and a Fissure could definitely change that if they get trapped up.
Yeah, and it's 4 versus 3. GH does get locked out. He has got a crush available.
They can skill Nova if they want to really commit for the kill, but Miposhka doesn't really want to.
No, doesn't want to. Wants to have to sacrifice.
Yeah, I've seen, you know, like a couple teams. I saw Pylai Die actually skilled the nuke to go for the first blood, but then the lane suffered because of it. So they're thinking about lanes. That's what we were talking about. That's exactly what they're doing. Lich is starting bottom with that Legion. Earthshaker sitting mid because he's probably expecting GH to be there. Give him a decent start on this Ember Spirit.
Let's see if it's going to be successful. You see Roger just looking for a Fissure to maybe annoy Miracle a bit. They don't really have the power to kill him just yet, but just annoy would be already enough. And
I'm going to be watching a lot of this.
Through his region.
I'm going to be watching a lot of this top matchup. So Mind Control versus Matu 1v1.
I want to watch the top matchup, but there's a lot happening here on this mid lane. With Roger coming by, GH being here, Courier coming by, GH.
He wanted
it. He wanted that. He really did. All right, this top matchup, Mind Control Resolution. Why is that the fun matchup to watch?
It's just a 1v1 matchup. Everything else is dual lanes. I like myself my 1v1s.
You like 1v1s over dual lanes?
Yeah, especially in this one because it's a pretty hard lane for the Veno to win. He can harass a lot, of course, but once he gets levels, the Veno can do better. But early on, Weaver, of course, with the higher base damage by a very good margin, can do quite well. Gale comes out, eating some harassment on Rezo, but he's got a good amount of regen and a magic wand. Mind Control though, no mercy. Keeps that right click on.
Yeah, we also follow this. I really like that GH is playing Slardar against an Earthshaker. So he is, at the moment, the person I think plays most Earthshakers in TA7 here. And he's doing it really well as well. But if you are really good at a hero, you also know what to do against it. But Matuma Man in a lot of trouble.
This dual lane.
Are they gonna?
They've got another Frost Blast in a second.
They're fine. Close though, very close.
Yeah. This is what we were talking about, the dual off lane. The Lich Legion Commander can put a lot of pressure out, especially with Ghosted going for that Orb of Venom build.
Yeah, and especially with Shadow Shaman just not being there right now.
Yeah, he can't really guarantee the lane very well as a Shadow Shaman.
And maybe
you walk up, you get nuked. So.
Getting some extra, giving some extra levels to Matuma Man as well, just making sure that he's not there to soak any experience. But he's coming back. Look at that. Return of the Shadow Shaman.
Gonna start trying to get some nukes out. He did find one of the D wards, so he's gonna have the pull open, but he doesn't have the hard camp.
He has an arcane wound though. It's only once. Happy times.
Nice, only 57. It's 57 mana for 140 damage. Value.
Definitely. And yeah, again, GH is just chasing Roger across the map, like not even kidding. He's just everywhere where that Earthshaker is. It's really fun to see. He knows what type of impact an Earthshaker has to have and how he needs to come from the sides with the Fissures. It's a surprise Fissure, but GH not letting that happen for the moment.
So Rezo doing very well in the last hit department top, but not very healthy. Actually has to buy a bottle from the side in order to try to have enough sustain to deal with this Venomancer.
Yeah, Veno has a salve, so he's fine.
Yeah.
He does not have any mana, but he does have a Basi Ring, so he gets some of that back. Hey, Roger with the Fissure for Miracle. Level 4 Invoker. That's not good. Then the ping comes out. They know he's there.
Yeah, FN's too low for them to try to go for that aggression.
There's a Sunstrike available as well.
Yeah. He also, Miracle went for an early point in Wax just in case. Not only to use Tornado to remove the Flame Guard, but also, of course, Ghost Walk in case of too much aggression. But lane's going pretty decent for Empire, as we kind of expected with the nature of their hero picks, with the Lich and with the Legion Commander, just very strong.
Woo!
Did he just get Sunstriked on the rune?
Yeah.
Did it hit him?
It did.
Oh, Jesus. How low was he?
He was very low.
I saw I didn't hear anything, I just saw the little dot on the map.
And I saw the ping, and it's like, it's gonna happen.
Oh my god, that's such a big play there.
That was a bottle completely empty again by the Weaver. He just got it filled up. But I guess he got the rune to fill it up with 2 charges. Oh, damn it! No! I missed the first blood. Lich dies on the bottom lane. Had to happen at some point.
Mid lane Miracle is getting some aggression on him too. The Fissure blocks him, but removing the Flame Guard from FN, they don't have the damage now. Sorry, I was looking top lane. I missed the Lich kill too.
Yeah.
I think GH just closed the distance because Kuroki didn't end up using Shackles. It looks like they just got a good angle.
Yeah.
Didn't see if it was even a smoke or anything.
Yeah, we were too busy watching Resolution getting sunstruck and...
Yeah, I told you I was going to look at this top match.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. It is fun.
Should definitely be
If I like watching 1v1s, I normally like watching mid lane over anything. It's like a different game of Dota.
Yeah. Mind Control does get Fissure blocked up here, doesn't have stick charges, gets the Gale on Rezo and some right clicks. It's a lot of damage. The level 3 Gale with 2 in the Poison Sting. Rezo looks like he's going to tick down here.
He's got
stick charges. Oh, he's got Raindrop. TP's back just in case.
I mean, that's a lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah, the Raindrop ends up saving him though, because it does block the instances of damage from the Gale, since it reaches over the threshold now on that 3rd point of Gale.
Tumaman having a bit of a 1v1 with Miposhka, gotta be careful. There's a lot of nuke damage coming out from, even if it's just level 1 Frost Blast.
You know, Mind Control died, but Rezo had to TP back to base, so he has to journey all the way back, and Mind Control is actually pretty happy with this. He's gonna have the same amount of experience as him anyway, because he gets there much faster.
Careful there. This bottom lane is pretty interesting as well, but Matumaman is able to just farm away, and I say that, and I do know that he is quite behind compared to, for example, Miracle. Oh, hello! He's just turning this around. He's got the 10 stick charges.
Ghost Shroud with 10 stick charges, just so much healing. It's absurd how much it really does.
Ghost Shroud also really scary with a Frost. But yeah, he's 100% healthy again. Meantime, mid lane, Miracle not so healthy. But
Roger could be in some trouble here.
Yep,
No, they don't have any mana though, but the right click damage.
Oh, he gets the hit off. It doesn't matter. He just still dies. Miracle gets the kill, and
Shrine is alive.
There's a shrine.
Very fortunate for Miracle there. Getting kills as Invoker early on is the best. You know, you got double no build, you're able to get your Midas that much faster.
Yeah. By the way, it happened again up top. Rezo just got dropped really low by a Gale or 2, and actually by the Poison Nova.
That time.
But this Weaver, Venomancer is doing just fine. Weaver is...
That was a Sunstrike based off a ward. That was just GH placing a ward, and he's able to get a perfect Sunstrike on him on the map.
Dead Lich. He was just walking back to base. That's a Lich teleporting back bottom. There is a Slaughter close by.
FN's rotating now though. That's a lot of magic damage coming in. Enough to be able to bring down Matu for sure. But he does have a lot of stick charges. Let's see if it's enough to bring him up.
He knows he was in trouble. He's taking so much damage though from that Flame Guard. Nice crush. A little bit too late to make something happen. Kuroki in a bit of trouble. In the meantime, top lane has a fight, but we're following this one. Everything happened at the same time. First Jewel of the day. Ghostic gets a 10 damage in the meantime. Top lane. Resolution gets some revenge, getting Mind Control there. As Earthshaker seemingly died there as well. Where did Earthshaker die?
Same place. The Venomancer committed on him with Gale, and Rezo was just able to clean up.
Can only follow one fight at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it's super even. There's battles going on everywhere. The big gain is that GH is halfway to a Blink Dagger already on the Slaughter. But Necro is, of course, suffering, as you mentioned, in that bottom lane a bit because of it. As expected, though. You know, it's a Lich dual lane. It's what's going to happen when you're playing versus 2 of the stronger dual laners.
This is already a very different game from what Empire played in the first game, though.
Yeah.
This is very even. And now we already know that Empire had a fairly greedy lineup where they had to win the lanes.
Uh-oh, Kuroki bottom. Might be a culprit here.
We're following Miracle though. Miracle is in a bit of trouble. He has a Jewel available as well. FN has got 2 remnants available, but Kuroki teleporting in.
with 0 mana, just TPs. And
Yeah,
that's a flex TP right there. He's just like, come at me.
Yeah,
Someone's TPing in. The fear teleport.
Do you think Empire has won their lanes enough or played even enough to have the right result? Oh, Mind Control gets the Gale
on him too. That's a lot of... Rezo's dead.
Yeah, very dead.
Sunstrike,
no time lapse available.
I don't know if Empire won their lanes enough. It's just, it's not like their draft is like atrocious or anything.
Miracle.
But the lanes are good.
Miracle dead.
Yeah.
Or is he GH with the crash in time and the jewel as well? That's gonna be GH dead, but chance. Miracle is still available. Living, he's living, not living, indeed not living, just like that Earthshaker.
But GH lives with 20 HP, and Matu's able to get a nice kill. She really needs, since he's gotten shut down in that bottom lane a bit.
How did GH live? Didn't he get jeweled?
Yeah, he lived.
How did he live there?
Just hanky enough.
I was not expecting him to live, not gonna lie.
No, me either. Just hanky enough. But yeah, Empire, I mean, the lanes are fine. The lanes are looking good. They're at a pretty decent margin. They're winning by a little bit. So
they just killed Miracle.
It's fine.
That's big.
Everything is okay right now for both sides. Both of them are probably feeling pretty satisfied with the way it went. No clear winner. Empire with a very slight margin, I would say.
Yeah, less than 1k gold ahead as well.
Yeah.
As Kuro dies to the hands of FN and Roger. FN is level 9 at the moment, so he's doing really well right now. Yeah, a little bit low on levels on the old supports there, with Shadow Shaman as well as Earthshaker sitting still on level 2. But that's fine. That's to be expected.
Yeah. They've been running around. Kuroki's just been kind of running around. He's this super hard 5 Shadow Shaman right now at this point in the game. Until GH gets that blink, then he can try to get his arcane boots and be more useful. But I mean, GH is going to have super early blink dagger. They're even giving him the lane now. Matu's jungling. GH is, like we were saying, halfway toward that blink. He picked up a couple more small items in between there, but still going to have a very good timing on that one.
Yeah, he wants to have that level 6 as well.
Top
lane.
lane.
Vision on the weave, or speak of the devil. He's going to try to teleport out. Should be able to.
So the Gale damage, just Mind Control skill build is punishing him.
And he doesn't have any raindrops anymore.
Yeah, he gives him the little parentheses smiley face. I mean, it's ridiculous how much damage. And Mind Control also now has a sentry down, so every time he does Sakuchi, there's a lot of pressure. And yeah, Rezo doesn't even want to go back up there since he keeps getting forced back.
More people jumping up a Miracle. He goes invisible, still gets jeweled because the sentry ward.
But the damage!
Close, and he wins! He wins the duel! Legion Commander is the one to die because Liquid is there to back their buddy.
Oh my god, and GH, the raindrop saves him too. The bounce is just perfect to not get anyone killed. Oh my god, Liquid. That's a little bit lucky on the Chain Frost there, but the stun coming in from GH on top of him having level 6 with the Corrosive.
And it's a Shrine.
Just enough damage. And 4-man Shrine.
Hey!
Value.
Easy. They can transition. Nah, I'm not sure if they can transition this into mid.
They're pressuring top a bit, at least for Mind Control there.
Yep.
Mind Control.
Mind Control is very healthy though, and he's pretty tanky. He's got the backup now too from GH, who went top lane. GH is again on the hunt for that Earthshaker. And he gets it with the crash. Corrosive Haze is there as well.
FN's coming though. Empire's gonna pincer this a bit.
Yeah, he goes on GH. The Fisher is not gonna help him. He's gonna try to get himself out. Jewel in the meantime on Mind Control, and that's where FN is going to as well. And that means that GH lives. Unfortunately though, Mind Control dies.
Sunstrike. Oh, he gets him! He was corrosive hazed, and he was trying to like juke back and forth to not get Sunstruck, and he gets hit anyway. Oh my god, Miracle actually predicting that movement.
At the chat wheel. Meantime, bottom lane. There's a lot of action this game. Kuroki can't get out of that one. Resolution with the kill.
Poor Kuro. He's just trying to get a little bit of farming levels, Rezo. How do you do that to your boy? At least he's got the tome on the courier, so he's able to use that. Oh, he actually used it already. Almost 6 non-Kuro then at least.
So a lot of fights across the map. Which team is that favoring? All the skirmishes.
Now at this point it's a bit of Liquid.
I heard it! That was a Sunstrike.
He got him top. Yeah.
He got him top.
The Veno Gale.
But we were going bottom because bottom there's an Echo Slam up on Matuma Man with Matuma Man still getting his Reaper Scythe out as this Earthshaker. One more hit will kill him off. Kuroki gets that kill, or at least make sure that that Earthshaker dies, but FN comes in to take his life. So these skirmishes,
I would say it's benefiting. I don't know. It's super close, to be honest. I mean, it's 11 to 10. The gold lead is like almost negligible at this point. So it's, I don't know, it's honestly like too close to tell, really.
Teleport in, mind control. He wants to hide, he wants to run, but he can't do either. This duel is gonna happen, and the damage will go. Oh, Sunstrike. This time they are splitting the damage a bit.
He may still die to the tip.
He's taking a lot of damage.
But they have pressed attack. Okay.
Yeah, pressed attack will save the day.
So the one concern is that Liquid is, mind control is not really farming too much. He's causing a lot of pressure and everything, but he's at 2,800 net worth. But on the contrary, it's GH who's making up for that farm. 200 gold from Blink Dagger. So that's the thing, is that Liquid will have that clear initiator a little bit earlier than Empire does. Empire will have the Blink Legion Commander soon, but that's not a team fight. That's a pick-off. Hey. Another Sunstrike.
Ooh, I'm not fortunate. The Sunstrike Miracle actually got himself out of a sick situation with Rezo coming in. Oh, with the double damage rune as well. He knows Miracle is still there. And he walks away.
They're looking for Rezo. They're thinking that he went this way. GH waiting for him, but no, there's nothing.
Is he still going there?
Almost got his Aghanims finished up on Invoker.
He's still going there. He's got to be careful though. Nah, he's fine.
Thinking about where he wants to go.
He's fine. Fine indeed. Good counterwording happening here, and it looks like Liquid is gonna put their attention on the top tier 1 tower.
Don't know if they even need to expend the Serpent Wards here, since the tower is so low. They might be able to just use it elsewhere to try to take another tier 1. That bottom one, maybe. We'll see. Kuroki's very liberal when he uses the ultis, when he's playing these hard 5s, be it Crystal Maiden, Shadow Shaman, anything along there. He might even just throw it down for a kill.
You can't save him for the perfect timing. No. There's never a perfect time.
GH has Blink once the courier delivers it now. It's finished up.
Does he want to wait for that? He is very impatient. He just wants to jump on Rezo, it seems. But Rezo is playing it fairly safe with positioning there.
Don't know if he's going to expect to Blink this early. I sure wouldn't. 15 minutes on the support slaughter has just been running around. That's super early.
He does have the backup of his team though. Roger's there as well as, whoa, they just really want to jump on mind control. This Lich Ultimate bouncing around. Poison Nova does come out and does take out that Venno. Crush in. That is Rezo. Sunstrike coming out as well. There's a time lapse not available, but he does have the pressed attack and enough stick charges.
Matu just was just shy of range of being able to get the Reaper Scythe off there. But now Aghanims is finished up on Miracle at a very early timing. So although the Venomancer is suffering, like we said, Slaughter Blink and the Invoker is super farmed.
Yeah, and the Venomancer still does his job with applying pressure, and he still gets his... As long as a Venomancer gets his ult off in a fight, and his Gale in this case is well, of course, level 4, he's still doing a lot.
Yeah. Maybe wanting to slow down a little bit on the deaths though, having 5 as that core Venom.
I mean, sure. Let's do that as well. Yeah. That is a good plan.
GH spots Roger. Yeah. That's an easy one.
I mean, as far as Empire goes, Roger is one that, you know, is one of the best finds that Liquid got there with a 4-man smoke.
Yeah, I mean, this Earthshaker is 0, 6, and 8. He's their big initiator, like we said. They need that for the Blink. They're actually able to, with the Corrosive Haze and with the Shadow Shaman, this was the first 2 picks that they did. The beauty of it is it gives them a lot of ways, a lot of potential to take the Roche. Mind control.
Yeah, he did.
Tanking the gank. The bugs, though, go into the pit, and they actually see that Roche is being sieged.
Yep,
but maybe the bug is helping a little bit more.
They just have to be careful, because the wards are down, so they don't want to fight in the pit, but at the same time, Liquid, they don't want to be caught in the pit.
Yeah, Earthshaker respawned as well.
Yeah, Venomancer won't be here this fight. Not yet. 10 seconds for him to teleport to the shrine. He can't teleport to the shrine. 4 bugs helping out. The wards are still attacking, of course. Looks like Liquid's back. Yeah. Both teams have a chance to take it with the Weaver with the Blightstone. He's attacking it perhaps a bit, but
yeah, with the Swarm, they have a pretty decent one. Mid lane, they look like they're trying to go for FN here.
They smoke.
He doesn't push up far enough. Maybe they're going to go for the rune here, the rune bait.
Yeah,
looks
rune
like
bait.
it.
There you go.
Crush,
and the double damage rune is not even taken. But he didn't really take a lot of damage in the duration of that Reaper Scythe, and that means Reaper Scythe is down.
Ghostic with the instant press the attack on the stun.
Really nicely done. FN lives.
And it's a Necro ult expended, and now the smoke comes out. The Blink is ready, like we said, on the Legion Commander, so he can go for those pickoffs. They have good damage with the Chain Frost and with Ember Spirit having Boots of Travel. He can always be involved wherever they want to go. Top lane looks like the culprit.
Yeah, Fisher coming out. Can't escape that one. In comes FN. Oh, There was actually a little.
Oh no!
Oh!
Mind control TPs into his death.
Yeah, he does get his ult off, but it doesn't matter. Oh, the Sunstrike still hits him. Ghostic though. He's taking a lot of damage here. That is Ghostic still down. Miracle. He has to be careful. Doesn't have any mana left, and the Echo Slam comes out. That's FN on a mega kill streak, and it's not over just yet. 4 dead on the side of Liquid, and all of a sudden Empire is pulling up ahead with this one.
Big moves for them.
Whoo! They went in 1 by 1.
Yeah, that's huge. Liquid coming in 1 by 1, not having much mana on Miracle after the combo, and now Weaver has the Diffusal Blade picked up, so the counter to the Necro Ghost Shroud is already online. And it's looking a little bit scary now for Liquid. They do have this super farmed Invoker, which we can never sleep on whatsoever, but Empire definitely finds himself a good surge momentum.
Верхняя башня сил света разрушена.
Yeah, looking good. Tier 1 towers dropped, map controls gotten. They've got some nice wards around the Roche pit. What more can you wish for?
Almost gonna have the... Oh, they already have the Shaker Blink, actually. Okay, now Empire's in a really good spot here. They can keep this aggression going for sure with all the items. They're getting like everything picked up at the same time. They tried to go for mid for Liquid on FN. Too quick with the Remnant.
Can they do more to slow Liquid's farming down, because they're still taking quite a bit of farm, and I think that's the scariest point, because I mean they're still an Invoker for Miracle on the map.
I think waiting for the Echo Slam could be a possibility. If not, they're gonna have to wait for the Leech Commander to find pickups on the sides. I don't think they want to go commit too deep still, because there is still you know, the Aghanim's Invoker can turn things around. We haven't seen like a big team fight come out from them. We've just seen like small engagements and pickups, not this big 5-man.
Oh, careful here, Empire. There's everybody there. There's a scan from the Radiant team, trying to see if there's people behind. It didn't actually scan anybody, but there's a lot of people close by. This is a 5 versus 5 if this turns into a fight. Matuma Man gets scouted out. There was a ping. Ghostic knows he's there. The Fissure comes out. The Siege Creep. Scouts fight indeed. In the meantime, the Crush. They get Rezo. Ooh, time lapse out of there. And
instant press the attack again.
Press attack again. Looking for a target. Oh, bye, Lich. Alright. That's an easy one. Let's see if FN is secure. GH waiting for the blink in. Looking for it still. Roger is close by though. He has to be careful. Oh, blink forward.
Jeez. GH just jumps up on the high ground there. No fear. He has the rest of his team around there. But yeah, the newly freshly picked up Dagon there by Matamba Man just bursting the Lich instantly.
And they didn't commit the wards from the Shadow Shaman though.
Yeah, but yeah, Kuroki's very liberal with those type of ulti usages since he's the hard 5.
That could have been a lot worse for both teams actually. That was a very tense situation. But looks like the teams are going back to farming. Rezo's still alive, has got the time lapse up again as well. And on the top lane, it's also FN just happily farming away. Well, he was happily farming away. Now he's popped the Strand.
Going for that Lincoln Sphere. They're probably both gonna want it on the Weaver and the Ember Spirit. And let's see, Rezo's queuing it up as well, trying to deal with that Necro Reaper Scythe.
Oh,
smoke gets broken by Roger. He has to put down a sentry because he doesn't know what the hell happened. And oh goodness! What?
Blinks about.
Blinks everywhere.
Nobody gets anybody apart from Maparshka. Maparshka is oh, he's still able to throw out his ultimate, but it doesn't bounce around. He's not close enough. In the meantime, the Jewel catches Kuroki. The Shackle. Oh, he's alive. It's like Kuroki is alive, and the same cannot be said for Ghostic. Kuroki also not alive anymore, though. Double kill going out for Team Liquid as FN gets himself a kill. And that was actually on the other side of the fight. I followed the wrong part. Rezo getting tagged up. There's a blink available in 6 seconds. Mind control is close by as well, and they still want to do this. Can they get the Crush out? They should be able to. Yes, they can. And they can see him as well. Mind control still not in range for the Gale, however. Maybe now. No, this really wasn't. You saw I wanted to take a shortcut. Can he do it now? He's got it. He got it. There is a time left, but there's also a Shrine, so Rezo is okay. 3 for 2 though, and Miracle did end up dropping in that fight.
Fight got split up a lot. I think Liquid comes out a bit ahead of that one there, though.
Even with Miracle dropping, that's the highest net worth on the map.
Yeah, it's still like a little, because they lost FN and it was a lot of time spent while Liquid were able to get a little bit more out of it, just a tiny bit more out of it. It was very, very close. It was just the wraparound there from Empire, though, was pretty damn nice while the fight was happening up there. I think where you were looking at.
Yeah, I was looking at the complete wrong side.
Weaver and Ember Spirit were able to isolate Miracle, and with the Diffusal, and also Resolution's carrying Dust, so Miracle wasn't able to Ghost Walk and save himself.
Very nicely done indeed. Liquid holds their territory a bit here. their own jungle. Despite Empire being ahead on gold a moment ago, Liquid's back. It's back to being even.
It's a pretty dead even game.
Yeah.
It's like even gold experience across the board. Even the map control mostly. Just that one bottom tier 1 that Empire hands maybe giving them a bit more map control, but it's at 80 HP. It might actually just die to the Force Spirit that Miracle pushes out.
Lineup wise, who do you favor later on in this game?
It's hard to factor out Invoker. I would say Empire because they have like a tricore, but Invoker can always cause all kinds of miracles, I would like to say.
We saw some free gold. That is extra damage for Ghostic. They do drop the Lich ultimate for that as well, though. Oh, GH, he has to be careful.
The high ground vision they have there.
Yeah, it's making all the difference. GH is going to try to teleport out of there. Mind Control still gets the ult up, and GH cannot teleport out. Echo Slam, Mind Control, please be careful. Roger is the target for him, though. But it is Mind Control that dies first. Perhaps Roger will join him in the grave. Indeed he does. Double kill from a Tumor Man who's just able to stand here and just spam out his spells. Resolution. He has a time walk and flee. Time lapse and flee, rather.
Invoker's looking for the Sunstrike. Throws it out. Oh, God. He Shikuchi'd into that.
Yeah.
Jesus. It wouldn't have been enough damage entirely. It would have been 537.
But
so
it would have been high.
It would have been high.
That's true. 2 for 2. Still, I feel like that favors Empire a bit, because, I mean, they were just... Actually, it was 2 for 3, because they got that bonus damage from that as well. What is Lich doing? What is he dying to?
Whoa, Matu's in a very deep spot right now. He wants to hold the Ghost Shroud as long as possible, and he gets in a safe enough place. Yeah, that one was a bit benefited for Empire. Just a tiny bit. But these scrappy engagements, it's very close. And now it's secondary, or no, still same Rosh, that's right. The first one never died.
First one never died, but the scan is there. They know that Roshan's being done. They draw a beeline on the map from their base to Roshan, but are they going to be in time?
This time they've got Medallion and Invoker's there with the Alacrity, but here comes Empire.
Well, let's see. There is no Echo Slam available for another 50 seconds. FN just jumps in there for a bit. Ghostic does get a nice...
He's only got 1 Remnant now on FN. He ended up having to expend 2 there.
Woo! Rezo, be careful there. Oh, he goes for GH actually. In the meantime, the Jewel. That is Kuroki down as well. That is 2 dead on the side of Liquid. They do get the Aegis though. Mind Control getting chased down by Roger, but Roger himself getting taken down by Matuma Man. Unstoppable for him. Tornado Miracle back in this fight. He's got that Aegis. He's feeling confident. And he goes for FN. That was his final remnant. Is there an escape for him? Nice deafening blast up on 3. The perfect angle for Miracle. Double kill from Matuma Man. And Miposhka, he's just trying to run an iron, but he's just a poor little old Lich.
That's what we're talking like,
Woo!
It's the Invoker, you know.
Oh, hello, Rezo. He does not. He's dead.
Yeah, he's
regardless
dead.
of him getting a kill.
There's no shrine. He's like, oh god.
Oh, where's he going? What's he doing?
And what?
Team 1.
Full 5-man wipe, and they keep themselves the Aegis.
Ooh, that is a massive turn of events in favor of Liquid. They can take the tier 2 tower off at the back of this, and maybe, I mean, there's 30 seconds without the Ember Spirit. They can try to see if they can do something more, and they are.
They can threaten a little bit. They can maybe get like a poke of damage, but they don't want to overextend here. Echo Slam is still online. That is the issue that happened for Empire in that last engagement.
Still as well. Yeah. Miracle just wants to have this tower. They want to maybe get some action in on the shrines as well. Fortification. They want the fortification.
They got the glyph baited. That's good.
That's something. Every little helps. But that fight just put them ahead. Ooh,
yeah. It's really about the initiation again. Like the Legion Commander was able to find Kuro, but it was a little bit delayed because he got the Hex off. But then Roger was never able to get an Echo Slam off. There was no big situation that he could because of how split Liquid was. And
it was on cooldown at the start as well.
Yeah, it was still on cooldown at the start. Yeah, big window there, big win there for Liquid, and now it's level 22 on Invoker. So, you know, he's getting closer and closer to that level 25, and as we know, Miracle always goes for the flashy AoE deafening blast, never takes the tornado cooldown.
Yep, and he's very capable of 1v5ing enemy teams.
As we've seen.
As we've seen indeed in the past.
Yeah.
So,
Gold for me.
When he's doing good, Liquid's doing good. No matter how the rest of the team is doing. And the rest of the team isn't even doing that bad.
No, they're doing fine. I mean, Venomancer, Mind Control is pretty much a sacrificial lamb, but he's still getting a little bit of farm. Now Solar Crest and Blade Mail, much more durable, and he's level 18 because of that experience gain talent. So it's not like he's falling behind as this Venomancer.
Yep. Matuma Man obviously very fat as well with the Shiva's Guard, sitting second in net worth and sitting 9 for 2 for 8.
Yeah. They're really massing up the armor on Matu, having 31 now already.
To kill.
Yeah.
There is of course some minus armor coming out from Empire as well with that Weaver, but that's really matters. They're pressuring high ground again. They're gonna force the res back. We have Rezo as well as the Earthshaker just trying to pressure the tier 2 tower, but on the mid lane. But they are gonna have to teleport. There you go. That's Weaver coming. Earthshaker is on his way as well. The rest is here, but the tier 3 tower is already dead. Can they take this fight? Matuma Man, he's standing there in the front. Again, we just said how difficult he is to kill, so he's taking full views of the fact that he very much knows that he is the tank.
Venom Ward, Shaman Wards, Force Spirits.
So that's a dead Lich.
Boom. Range Rax taken out, melee Rax soon to fall.
Ooh.
Liquid are doing it.
Roger's this way. I mean, that was Rax. What did they can't fight that.
They can't fight into this, the Aegis. It's too terrifying.
If they, because I guess if they lost the fight, they would have lost the game.
Yeah.
And now they only lost one lane of Rax, and that is
still pretty crippling.
Yeah, it's crippling, but at least you live, you know.
Yeah.
At least you survive. For now, because I mean, this is very scary.
Yeah, it's looking starting to look very grim now for Empire at this point.
Oh, and then does he really want to try this here? Because Miracle does.
Miracle ain't scared of that.
Nope.
He even puts... Ooh, Miracle actually puts the tome in his quick buy. He wants to be able to get that level 25 ASAP. He's very close.
Oh, they found Ghost Stick. Then you can't teleport out.
Oh, no.
Oh, he can't. Oh, jeez. He could have... Perhaps Ghost Stick. He has
Got
a blink available in a second.
2, 1.
He can blink away. Does people
GH
blink after
on the
him?
prowl.
Yep. Crush. Boom. Got him.
Do they have any other
Haze
catch?
as well.
No other catch.
No, they don't.
No one else has a Force Staff or anything. It's
Hey, and
just
Kuroki is not going for a Blink Dagger, as you will
Yeah.
very often see. He's going for Axe straight away.
Yeah, might as well this game. They don't really need that. They don't need him to be that Blink initiator, just have him be tank here. And the Shadow Shaman Axe is pretty absurd. That split shot being able to see Drax is really good. Line being drawn by Liquid. They want to be able to take out this bottom tower and bottom Rax. They still have the Aegis for another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Aegis will be reclaimed very shortly.
But look at Roger. He's ready.
His position in Shadow Amulet.
He is positioned for the Echo Slam of his life.
Yeah, defending this tier 2 is still very dubious.
But there's no Aegis anymore. Just got reclaimed. If there was any chance to defend this tier 2, this is it. But he needs his team though. He can't just do this solo. Oh! They should have seen the death balls perhaps fly.
The creeps were there though. The creeps were there. They can see it perfectly.
It's true,
yeah.
it's true, it's true. He's just saying he's holding his ground.
Dire Courier died. Did you see where that was? Do you have a Courier hotkey? Because my Courier hotkey is not working.
This is not my account, so I don't know the courier hotkey. What's the default one?
I don't know. It's not working anyway. Mine doesn't work on this. I don't know what the default is.
I'm just very curious to see if Roger can make the play of his life here. He needs his team to be there.
Look at
Mike.
Yeah, look at Liquid's positioning. There's no. They only need to post Matu on the high ground with those wards. They don't need to. And now the Alacrity Catapult.
Alacrity Catapult.
Look how much it actually does to the melee Rax.
Ooh, not a dead Lich just yet.
200 damage per hit on the Rax. Yeah. Rax dead.
Rax dead.
Rezo trying to do for some split push here.
He comes in.
Oh, he actually goes in?
Yeah, but he doesn't, like, his team is not really there, and he's very dead. And coming in, but it doesn't matter. Matuma wants to kill. And maybe without Earthshaker, without Epicenter, I mean, that was a little bit of a questionable play. Whoops. There is a Lich that is Sunstruck and dies.
Yeah,
the panic is real.
They're unable to do anything. They really just can't fight into all the sustain that Liquid has now at this point, and it's just Necro posting himself on the hill, and they cannot kill this Necro because there's just too much follow-up Liquid can have. They can't even contest him. He just stands there with the Shadow Shaman wards.
Yeah. And I mean, that Echo Slam, I think Roger knew that there was nothing going to be done off the back of that, but he was just pressured to do it, I guess. He just felt like he needs to do something. Fortunately, not
Ghost
the right play.
BKB gets the duel, but Ghost Shroud gets off before the duel actually happens.
And that means that Ghost Stick will not get the duel. He will live, however, for the moment. Meteor falling down. Up on Ghost Stick. Rezo goes for Invoker as well, but he got the Yules up. Alive for the moment. Shackle for the moment. He has not gotten Aegis. He dies. Dead for 100 seconds. Still, Resolution dies for that in return, though, as Matuma Man gets a Reaper Scythe off. He has buyback available.
They gotta back up and reset.
Without
respawn.
Without Miracle, they. I wouldn't say they're hopeless because they're not, and they don't care that they don't have Miracle. They go back in. They go for this Lich right here. Lich in trouble. Lich very dead. Wards gets placed again. Kuroki has got the Aghanim Scepter, so these things hurt like a truck. And
Yeah,
then,
the split shot. Oh wow, they're actually able to still completely commit still.
yeah, this is 3 dead on the side of Empire. GH might have died. There's a Jewel, but it's a very tanky Venomancer. The wards are there, so that is extra damage for mind control. This is not looking good for Empire. It was for this game. It looked so long like this game was even. It's one fight to turn it all around. One fight where Miracle is basically being Miracle on his Invoker.
Yeah, it took them a bit, but
it took them a bit.
Yeah, as soon as they start getting more and more of their levels online, and Roger wasn't really able to find good initiations at all this game with the Earthshaker. He's 1-11. He got really shut down this game, just unable to find the opportunities. GG's called.
Yep. That means that Liquid goes into the final day. They have one more match to go. They are 11-3. They have to play against Secret last.
Yeah, and Secret looked pretty good today. They've definitely improved. They had a little bit of a rough first 2 days, but Liquid overall in this game, in this series actually, definitely outplaying Empire overall. I think this draft was a little bit closer, for sure, but the decision making from Liquid overall was definitely a bit stronger, and the way that they could 5-man with this draft made it so Empire could. That's such a big play there.
That was a bottle completely empty again by the Weaver. He just got it filled up. I guess he got the rune to fill it up with 2 charges. Oh damn it! No, I missed the first blood. Lich dies on the bottom lane. Had to happen at some point.
Mid lane Miracle is getting some aggression on him too. The fissure blocks him, but removing the flame guard from FN, they don't have the damage now. Sorry, I was looking top lane. I missed the Lich kill too.
Yeah.
I think GH just closed the distance because Kuroki didn't end up using shackles. It looks like they just got a good angle.
Yeah.
Didn't see if it was even a smoke or anything.
Yeah, we were too busy watching Resolution getting sunstruck and.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna look at this top match.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. It is fun.
Should definitely be looking.
If I like watching 1v1s, I normally like watching the mid lane over anything. It's like a different game of Dota.
Yeah. Mind control does get fissure blocked up here. Doesn't have stick charges. Gets the Gale on Rezo and some right clicks. It's a lot of damage. The level 3 Gale with 2 in the poison sting. Rezo looks like he's gonna take down here.
He's
got stick charges. Oh, he's got raindrop. TP's back just in case.
I mean, it's a lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah, the raindrop ends up saving him though, because it does block the instances of damage from the Gale, since it reaches over the threshold now on that 3rd point of Gale.
Tumaman having a bit of a 1v1 with Miposhka.
Investment on Rezo, but he's got a good amount of regen and a magic wand. Mind control though, no mercy, keeps that right click on.
Yeah, we also follow this. I really like that GH is playing Slaughter against an Earthshaker, so he is at the moment the person I think plays most Earthshakers in TA7 here. And he's doing it really well as well, but if you're really good at a hero, you also know what to do against it. But Tumaman in a lot of trouble.
This dual lane.
Are they gonna?
They've got another Frost Pass in a second.
They're fine. Close though, very close.
Yeah. This is what we were talking about, the dual off lane. The Lich Legion Commander can put a lot of pressure out, especially with Ghosted going for that Orb of Venom build.
Yeah. And especially with Shadow Shaman just not being there right now.
Yeah, he can't really guarantee the lane very well as a Shadow Shaman.
And maybe
you walk up, you get nuked.
Getting some extra, giving some extra levels to Tumaman as well, just making sure that he's not there to soak any up any experience. But he's coming back. Look at that. Return of the Shadow Shaman.
Gonna start trying to get some nukes out. He did find one of the D wards, so he's gonna have the pull open, but he doesn't have the hard camp.
He has an arcane one though. It's only once. Happy times.
Nice, only 57. 57 mana for 140 damage. Value.
Definitely. And yeah, again, GH is just chasing Roger across the map, like not even kidding. He's just everywhere where that Earthshaker is. It's really fun to see. He knows what type of impact an Earthshaker has to have and how he needs to come from the sides with the fissures. It's a surprise fissure, but GH not letting that happen for the moment.
So Rezo doing very well in the last hit department top, but not very healthy. Actually has to buy a bottle from the side in order to try to have enough sustain to deal with this Venomancer.
Yeah, Venom has his help, so he's fine.
Yeah.
He does not have any mana, but he does have a Basi Ring, so we get some of that back. Hey, Roger with the Fissure for Miracle. Level 4 Invoker. That's not good. Then the ping comes out, they know he's there.
Yeah, and FN's too low for them to try to go for that aggression.
There's a Sunstrike available as well.
Yeah. He also, Miracle went for an early point in Wex just in case. Not only to use Tornado to remove the Flame Guard, but also, of course, Ghost Walk in case of too much aggression. But lane's going pretty decent for Empire, as we kind of expected with the nature of their hero picks, with the Lich and with the Legion Commander, just very strong.
Woo!
Did he just get Sunstriked on the rune?
Yeah.
Did it hit him?
It did.
Oh, Jesus. How low was he?
He was very low.
I saw I didn't hear anything, I just saw the little dot on the map.
And I saw the ping, and it's like, it's gonna happen.
Oh my god. I've seen, you know, like a couple teams, I saw Pylai Die actually skilled the nuke to go for the first blood, but then the lane suffered because of it. So they're thinking about lanes. That's what we were talking about. That's exactly what they're doing. So Lich is starting bottom with that Legion. Earthshaker sitting mid because he's probably expecting GH to be there. Give him a decent start on this Ember Spirit.
Let's see if it's going to be successful. You see Roger just looking for a Fissure to maybe annoy Miracle a bit. I don't know, they don't really have the power to kill him just yet, but just annoy would be already enough.
I'm going to be watching a lot of this
through his region.
I'm going to be watching a lot of this top matchup. So Mind Control versus Matu 1v1.
I want to watch the top matchup, but there's a lot happening here on this mid lane. With Roger coming by, GH being here, Courier coming by, GH.
He wanted
it. He wanted that. He really did. Alright, this top matchup, Mind Control Resolution. Why is that the fun matchup to watch?
It's just a 1v1 matchup. Everything else is dual lanes. I like myself my 1v1s.
You like 1v1s over dual lanes?
Yeah, especially in this one because it's a pretty hard lane for the Veno to win. He can harass a lot, of course, but once he gets levels, the Veno can do better. But early on, Weaver, of course, with the higher base damage by a very good margin, can do quite well. Gale comes out, eating some harass. Seems like that'll be the case, and just like these dual lanes, Roger's probably going to do what GH does at the Shaker. Play around the safe lane and play around the mid lane constantly. Just follow GH pretty much as that Shaker. Catches him with the Sunstrike.
Yeah, a little bit of harass. I mean, why not?
He's in the base anyway. It's just free Sunstrike.
Free Sunstrike. All right, let's see who's on what. Roger. We'll play the Earthshaker this game. We're gonna see Miposhka on the Lich, who was out already up and early to play some wards in enemy jungle. Ghostic will play the offlane Legion Commander. FN on his Ember Spirit, and that means it is Resolution on the top lane on the Weaver. Team Liquid has got Miracle on the Invoker. Who else? Signature hero for him. We got ourselves Mind Control playing the offlane Venomancer, and it looks like we're gonna have a tri-lane with Matuma Man on the Necrophos, GH on a Slardar Boots first, and Kuroki on the Shadow Shaman, and they are going towards the high ground.
Empire's level 1 is pretty poop with the Lich. They are gonna have 4 heroes though, and a Fissure could definitely change that if they get trapped up.
Yeah, and it's 4 versus 3. GH does get locked out. He has got a crush available.
They can skill Nova if they want to really commit for the kill, but Miposhka doesn't really want to.
No, doesn't want to. Wants to have the sacrifice.
Yeah.